Alright, Neurotoxin, this video is just for you, like really for you and you only. My god, I'm sounding so gay. Anyway, I did try to battle Dododorov, or I don't quite remember how many do's there are, but yeah, I can't get to battle him as you saw because we keep getting DC'd, and believe me, we've tried all weekend long, we still couldn't solve the problem. So here's me showing you me getting DC'd over and over, and I even tried voice chat off because voice chat on because he suggested it, but it still doesn't work, as you can see. And now I'm going to prove to you that it's not my Wi-Fi that's jacking up, and it's in fact, well, neither of our Wi-Fi is really screwing up. It's just that for some dumbass reason both of our Wi-Fi works fine, but when we battle each other it just doesn't go through. I mean, I did ask Dododorov to do the same thing, like live recording and showing how we got DC'd again and again, although I don't really know if he wants to do that, but here I am, I'm doing it. I'm waiting for my opponent, XSI or XSquare, or yeah, you get the idea. I'm here just waiting for him, and here he is, and I'm gonna show you a full ass long battle to show you that my Wi-Fi is working. So anyway, he leaves with a clay door, I leave my XSquare, and oh my god, I'm narrating this like a proper battle even though it's not. And my XSquare was originally meant for UU, so I'm kinda glad that he kinda bought some UU-ish guys, and out comes a fat fish, and I'm just gonna go toxic it. I'm not really worried about this charge, Thunderwave, toxic, whatever, because I do have a Lumberry which will grant me a one-turn protection from whatever a stupid fat fish wants to do to me. I love this Glaceon so much, it does everything for me. And the person who gave it to me, my I think I'm gonna stop here because I do have a battle to narrate. Anyway, I'm sorry if this narration isn't gonna be that good because it is effing 4 in the morning. I am tired as hell. My parents and my siblings are sleeping, so I can't really go all Glaceon sweep. Now can I? Anyway, what am I gonna say? Yeah, this isn't really a proper battle. My mind wasn't really into it because I kept thinking about Dododorov. He was the only thing that was on my mind. Oh my god, I'm sounding so gay, and I'm committing adultery because first is Neurotoxic and then is Dododorov. I am such an adulteress, such a sadist, such a monster. Call me whatever you want. Anyway, I decided to be an idiot here and go for the ice charge because I thought he might go for the thunderbolt this time to kill off my XSquare, but for some reason he does not, and I'm thinking, okay fine, XSquare, you have just screwed yourself over, ta-ta. So I just go for the ice shot again because I'm pretty much guaranteed to get thunderbolted this turn, so I figured why not just go for the ice shot. And like I said, my mind wasn't really into this battle, and here's where I made my second mistake. I totally forgot my FD had double kick. Yeah, that's a dead giveaway. I could, but then again, double kick probably wouldn't kill it, and I'll probably get Thunder Wave, and then my good old FD will get paralyzed, so that's not going to work either anyway. Out comes my fatality, and here's where I made my third mistake of misclicking Endeavor instead of Endure. Like, how am I supposed to tell them apart anyway? They're both white buttons and they both start with E's, like, come on. And he's gonna take forever here. I think he was away, either that or he was feeding his cousin, one of those things. And I go for the Endeavor, it fails. It's not because of the substitute, it's because my HP is higher than his current HP, so it's not going to work too well. Now I am gonna predict a Thunderbolt here, although he could have easily Thunder Waved me, and the reason I know why he has substitute and Thunder Wave is because we have 2 off-screen battles, and well, I kinda played like a douchebag there, so we decided not to upload it because it was seriously embarrassing. Urgh. Anyway, my fatality gets thunderbolted dead, but at least it does not have a substitute to protect itself right now, which leaves the gates open for FD Flare Blitz, but unfortunately he has a Blastoise. I went for the Flare Blitz not fearing the Lantern switch in because I know those things don't have too great a special defense stat, and besides I do have it toxic poisoned, but I just was not expecting him to have a second water type, or at least a second fire resist. So I'm just gonna go to my Magnum right now. I know a Toxic is coming, but there was seriously nothing I can do about it. I mean, yeah, I could switch in my Zorro, but then he'll just promptly switch in that stupid, what's his face, Magneton, and then I'll be dead and flat, and then he'll set up a substitute on me and sweep my entire team. So now I plan to fake him out here. I'm gonna send out my Zorro to scare him out with a bug bite, but unfortunately he does go for the reflect, so I'm not really sure my bluff will work that well. I'm predicting that Magneton switch in so that he can set up on me, which is why I went to my FD again, but he goes to this thing, and I'm not too worried since I do have overheat, and here is where things start to go downhill. I go for the overheat, and that blind bat avoided it. Here's my question: how? First, that thing is blind. Second, the FD max speed is 171 miles per hour. Third, you can't avoid a huge heat source just blaring out in all directions. I mean, go try avoiding the sunlight for one thing. In the middle of noon, try avoiding the sunlight without shelter. That is just not possible. I do not get the game of Pokemon at all. So anyway, I'm gonna have to play like a faggot right now because, well, my FD missed an overheat, plus he killed my Glaceon. I mean, I see no reason why I should hold back against such a jerk. Well, I mean, yeah, he did substitute stall my Glaceon, my Ice Squares a bit earlier with his Magneton, so out comes my ckIt-X. I'm just gonna stall for two things: A, his reflect, and B, his Stone Age missing, or his PP, kind of both actually. So now that I have a substitute up, I can go for the Aqua Ring. Wait, that was eons ago. I managed to get the Aqua Tail right off, but seeing that I don't have much attack investments, in fact not any at all, it doesn't quite do much. It does half though, so once he misses his Stone Age again, I can pretty much just Aqua Tail him and KO him off. And I do apologize for playing like such a dick, but like I said, my mind wasn't on this battle. My mood was kind of foul. I do apologize to TSI who have to put up with this, because he was kind enough to help me to show that my Wi-Fi was working. So he goes for the struggle, and unfortunately and unexpectedly, he effing breaks my sub with that. So all my effort of stalling out his Stone Age PP and having a sub intact just went up in waste, because once I am substituteless, he can just pretty much send in a Magneton and Thunderbolt me and then kill me. Yes, that Magneton is kind of making me shit my pants. So he goes out to this thing, he Ice Beams. It kind of makes me think he doesn't have an electric move, which made me so happy because I thought my ckIt-X could stall out his entire team. But no, he shows that he has Discharge, so yeah, and to top it off, my Mega Horn doesn't quite do anything despite being base 120 power, although it's not stab and I don't have any attack investments, so I guess I was expecting a bit too much, but whatever. Out comes my Magnum. I don't care if he predicts my Magnum switching, because I do have a lot of special defense, plus I do have Leaf Storm and all that jazz to take it on. And here I think he was feeding his cousin or being away, one of those things. And I just had to cut out a whole bunch of waiting time, because otherwise it wouldn't fit under the 11-minute mark. Although I have been hearing rumors that the video limit length thing has been increased to what, 15 minutes, but I'm not gonna take the chance. No thank you, man. Anyway, I was kind of thinking he would stay in because, I mean, let's face it, his lantern is toxic poison. You don't have a use for toxic poison lanterns, do you? Unless it's a rest talker, which would, by the way, really piss me. But that, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a rest talker, so I kind of thought he would just leave that stupid lantern in, die, and then send in that Magneton and set up on me. Like I said, every move I make after that Magneton showed its 3 faces to me, I have been trying to come up with ways to take it out without sustaining too much damage, but as you can see, it's not working out well, because I am taking loads of toxic poison. I do not want to switch out here because, well, I don't know. I mean, if I switch out to my Zorro, he can just switch into that Magneton and then I'll instantaneously lose. So I kind of have to death order my Magnum here just to get my ckIt-X a free switch in. Hopefully I can get a substitute up and then KO that stupid Hypno. So that's exactly what I do. I send out my ckIt-X, go for the substitute. As he smacks himself in confusion, and my god, first I was PP stalling and hoping for hacks, now I'm succeeding. I am such a jerk. Someone kill me right now. Hopefully it's a quick and painless death because I hate pain. Anyway, that was totally irrelevant, but I just had to find something to talk about because, well, why not? I go for the Mega Horn, it misses. It didn't seem like quite a big deal here until this next turn where you see my Aqua Tail actually hit, and you shall see by just how small a margin that those three effing things live my Aqua Tail by. So I genuinely think that the stupid Mega Horn miss did matter, although it is Mega Horn, 85 accuracy, can't hope for too much out of it. And yeah, I guess I kinda deserved it for playing like such a jerk. But anyway, out comes my Zoro, who is not going to stand a chance against 3 Magnets triple teaming with him, although to be fair, I do have 3 pincers, not pincers, the stingers, yes that, and I sting him to death and beyond. Actually, I bite him to death and beyond, although you can't bite magnets, so Pokemon makes sense. Anyway, out comes that stupid hermit crab. I failed to outspeed, so I can go for the roost, so that's a good game. TSI, thank you very much.